It is a time for celebration as another school year draws to a close. We say farewell to the graduating seniors as we welcome in the incoming freshman class of 2029. And yet, I wanted to take a moment to recognize some of the graduating seniors here at CBC, many of which who are in fact the founding members of the organization.
I really wanted to start the Cardinal Broadcasting Company because we didn't really have any broadcasting here at CUA. I knew my one friend, Alex, who was a senior at the time, knew how to work cameras, and I really wanted to get a little bit more experience broadcasting, so I was like, can we start a club? And he was all for it. The most difficult part about starting a club was definitely just the paperwork part of it and creating a constitution and going through OCA and making all the proposals for the club and getting all the loose ends tied up.
We kind of were trying to figure out, okay, what's something that we want to do that is interesting to us and help gaining a larger skill set for all of us, but also something that people on campus would enjoy. And so trying to figure out what events we want to cover, what news things we want to cover, how we wanted to do that. That was a big learning curve for us. And so initially we started with a different format where we would do more sit-down segments, and then now we've grown to do news packages. And I think that growth as a club has been really cool to see, and so it definitely was a challenge to kind of figure out what works best for CBC, but now I think we've found our groove.
The original format for our Cardinal Broadcasting Company was tossed aside in favor of new weekly news packages that could be delivered more efficiently and quickly.
I feel like this club has definitely allowed me to have an excuse to use the camera more and to edit more and to think of different ideas of topics to talk about that are outside of the classroom. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed having that creativity. I definitely enjoyed getting the chance to learn how to edit more of these news type videos,
I love camera work. I love any opportunity I have to get my hands on a camera is really special to me. So I think the access that the media department has given us to all of the equipment has been really, really incredible. And that's something that for me, I've gotten so much experience that I have outside of class projects through working on CBC stories, which has been super helpful to me, just getting to know the camera and then also just the process of what it's like to put out a news package. That's something I had no experience with prior, so to see what that process is like was really special, and then just getting that process and using the camera, using the equipment, getting in the editing room, and all that sort of stuff was able to help me for my larger projects moving forward.
Advice I have for people in this club or even the school that want to get involved is just get involved, work hard, make fun stories, meet people, tell their stories in a creative way, and just really show the love through what you're doing and what the stories are telling.
With the reins of the presidency now handed off to reporter Matt Nichols, we are in fact seeing the beginning of a new era for the organization. It only felt right, though, to recognize those who made all of this possible, and for that, I say thank you. At Catholic University, this is Zonenberg reporting CBC News.